Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the new meta for powder grinding. So stick around, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the video. I'm going to get straight to the point. Grab whatever drill or pickaxe you have, head to the crystal hollows, and mine a whole bunch of stone. A chest will appear like this. Open it up, and you get yourself some powder. Now I'll run through how to optimize your setup. The first and most important thing is to get Heart of the Mountain 6 and unlock the perk Great Explorer and max it out to level 20. If you achieve that, then every time you get a chest, you don't have to complete the silly little mini game anymore where you have to dodge things. You can literally just click the chest and it opens. Spawn a chest, right click it, and it'll open straight away, meaning you can spend more time actually powder mining and less time on the mini games themselves. The next optimization for your setup is to get your mole perk up as high as possible, but also to balance that with powder buff. Now, you're not going to start with powder buff at level 50, because if you're watching this video, you're probably looking to get powder and don't have that much of it, but you want to get your mole perk up pretty high. What that does, as you can see on screen, is it increases your chance to mine multiple hardstone blocks. So if I just mine one block, a whole bunch of blocks disappear instead of just the one that I've clicked. That'll increase the rates of those chests spawning. And then powder buff is pretty self-explanatory. The higher the powder buff level, the more mithril and gemstone powder you get from those chests that you click. So balance those, but get them as high as possible. So the first thing to think about is location. In the Precursor Remnants, you have a chance to drop a robo part from one of these chests. There we go. So we can see I got one electron transmitter. Those are worth not a lot of money anymore, but they used to be. Some robo parts, like the reflector, they all have an equal chance of spawning. Actually can be sold for a decent amount of money on the bazaar, but as you can see, 36k, 16, 262, 16, and then 13k. So you have a chance to make some decent profit with Reflector. The second option that you have in terms of location is to head into the jungle and use an item called the Jungle Pickaxe. Now this has an ability where it gives a chance to drop sludge juice when mining in the Jungle of Crystal Hollows. Go to mining, and in our inventory we've just picked up 2 sludge juice. This can also be sold to the bazaar. The next option is going to the Goblin Holdout. Now in here, when you open chests, you have a chance to spawn goblin eggs. They could be just average goblin eggs. They could be green, yellow, red, or even the coveted blue goblin egg. Now the blue goblin egg is worth like 1,000,000 coins, but it's incredibly rare and not likely to spawn. So if you're really into that RNG, you want to go egg hunting while you're doing your powder grind, that's another option for you as well. See there, we just picked up a green goblin egg. That's one of the more common ones, so that's worth about 6k. The next thing to think about is the tool that you use. I did mention already that the Jungle Pickaxe has a particular ability that you should use in jungle, so if you're choosing to do jungle, you're kind of stuck to this pickaxe. If you're using a drill, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but the mithril drill says that you gain 15% mithril powder using this drill, and the upgraded version gives you 20%. Not sure if that actually impacts chests yet. Some people say yes, some people say no. Hopefully in the comments we'll have figured that out by the time you watch this video. Something that I like to do is I'll mine all of the blocks with my drill to level up my compact enchantment, and then when I open a chest I swap to mithril drill, and that gives me that bonus mithril powder. I'm not entirely sure if it works, like I said, but check the comments and hopefully someone will have figured it out. Now the last thing to think about is your pet. The Mithril Golem has a buff where it actually gives you a bonus 20% Mithril powder while mining at level 100. This has been bugged forever. It's not fixed as of recording this. Mithril Golem is useless for opening chests. However, the Scatha pet, which I don't actually have, but I'll hopefully be able to get the stats on screen. There we go, control switch, nice. But a Scatha pet does actually have 2 perks that are relevant. The first one is the powder buff. As far as I'm aware, that is not bugged, so that still works when you open chests. The Scatha also has one bonus perk where it increases your blocks mined, similar to the mole perk, by +2. So if your mole perk gives you a chance of breaking 5, then Scatha will boost that up to 7. In the absence of a Scatha pet, what I like to do is equip a pet that I'm leveling, and then when I have a little bit of downtime in between doing some chests, if I want to switch it up a little bit, I use my mining pickaxe ability and grab some mithril, and that also gives me a whole bunch of XP for my pet leveling. That's all for today's video. If you guys liked this content, consider dropping me a follow, giving this video a like. It really helps the algorithm and I appreciate it. And comment down below what kind of content you want to see. If there's any tutorials you want to see on my channel, or there's anything else that you reckon I should do on YouTube. Thanks very much. Bye.